Give it to me like.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Elevate Fitness. This episode of Garage Gym Fitness, we're going to be covering a super simple, super easy, super quick chest, shoulder, tricep set. This part of my 3-day split, I actually do 6 days, so I have 2 days rest in between every exercise. But another easy one, you guys, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you can get it done pretty quick and get a good pump. Stick with us, and I'll walk you through it. Bench press, we are going to be focusing on the pecs, obviously, if you see a little diagram. This is a pyramid set. What is a pyramid set? We are going to start with a lighter weight, do more repetitions, and increase the weight and decrease the reps as we go on. We're starting with 135 pounds here. Start with whatever you feel comfortable with, and we are going to do 10 reps, and then we are going to rest for 1 minute after that. We are jumping the weight up here a little bit on this next set. We are going with 8 reps on this one, and the same thing. You are going to do your 8 reps and you are going to rest 1 minute in between. Key on the bench press, you guys, is focus on keeping your shoulder blades pinched together, almost like you're trying to pinch a penny or a pencil between them, and push out. We're jumping up to the heaviest weight you're going to do in this pyramid set. Heavy weight, low reps. We are going for 6 repetitions on this. Same thing, focus on your form. It's okay to arch your back a little bit, but I want your hips on the bench. And pinch those shoulder blades. That'll isolate your pec muscles if you pinch those shoulder blades together like you're trying to squeeze that pencil in between there. Last set on the bench press, we are stripping all that weight off and going back to the weight we started with. We're looking for volume here, so we are going to do a lot of repetitions. Tempo on this should be 2 seconds down, no pause at the bottom, 1 second up, no pause at the top. We are doing 20 repetitions on this, or to failure. If you can keep going after 20, push to failure. I want you to feel that those chest muscles burning when you're done with this exercise. When you get to the end of this, if you don't feel a burn or you feel like you could keep going, next time you do this exercise, increase your weights on everything. You can also go 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps, 6 reps, and then drop back down to a 20 to increase the amount of work you're doing. Still focusing on our chest muscles, our pec major, pec minor here. We are doing banded cable flies. Want to keep your elbows out. Try not to have your elbows pointed down on this. And you are going to do a slower eccentric on this. We're looking at a tempo of 3 on the eccentric, no pause, 1 second on the concentric, and no pause. And we are busting out a whole bunch of these since we're doing it banded and I can't get a ton of weight to do any progressive overloading. We're just looking at volume here. So we are going to do 3 sets of 20 with a 1 minute rest in between each set. On all of these exercises, you should be feeling your muscles. Focus more on your mind-muscle connection than the actual movement. We are done with chest for now, moving to shoulders. This exercise works all of your shoulder. It is a standing barbell push press. So you are going to squat down a little bit and push that weight up to full extension. We are doing 4 sets of 10 repetitions, so choose a weight that's heavy enough that you can't do more than 10 repetitions on this. Rest period on all of these, you guys, is 1 minute between exercises. So between same exercise, so on this push press, 1 minute between each push press, and then you are going to rest 3 minutes before you go to the next exercise. Well, it's important to have fun, you guys, even when you're working out, even when you're by yourself. Make a fool of yourself, man. I can't dance, obviously. I mean, look at me. the worst impression of a white guy dance in the world. So make it fun, have some fun. We are sticking with shoulders. This exercise works more of that lateral shoulder, that lateral deltoid. We are just doing a kettlebell standing press, strict press. You can do this with a dumbbell if you have dumbbells. Either one is fine. We are doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions each arm. The big thing here is focusing on your balance. You don't want to swing to one side. If you're finding yourself swinging to one side or swinging a lot, decrease the rate. Though the weight. Form is more important than the weight on this, you guys. Make sure you're keeping that elbow out parallel to the rest of your body and you're pushing straight up, driving straight up to the ceiling on this. Oh man, here we go. I do not know who brought this guy, but he could clear out a dance floor in a hurry. Still sticking with the shoulders, you guys, working on our deltoids. We are doing alternating arm clean and press, kettlebell clean and press. So you're gonna swing down, use your legs. I don't want you using all your back. You're gonna switch hands down at the bottom and then just come back up into that clean position and then press it up. And you are doing 3 sets of 10 each arm. So just if you wanna count 20, just count to 20. If you really feel like counting 10 each arm, count 10 each arm, whatever works best for you. Your exercise, your body, you do it. Make sure you guys are choosing a weight that is difficult enough that you're not easily getting through these repetitions of 10. If it's way easy to get to those 10, you need to bump the weight up. We'll do another video talking about the difference between lower weight, high repetitions versus heavier weight and lower repetitions and when you're doing what. Anabolic phases versus hypertrophy phases. Don't stress if you can't remember all of these exercises. I will leave a full description of this entire exercise for you. Anybody out there that's watching this, if you're offering dance classes, this guy needs some. Sticking with the deltoids here, you guys, we are going to be working on that front delt and the lateral delt. We are doing front dumbbell or kettlebell raises and lateral kettlebell raises. We are doing 3 sets of 8, I believe, on this. You can do more. If you want to do 3 sets of 10, that's fine. But you're not going to stop. You're going to go left arm, right arm, front raise, and then you're going to go left arm, right arm, lateral raise. The key on both of these exercises is to keep your shoulders out of your ears. You shouldn't be raising your shoulders up to your ears. On those front raises, straight forward, and I want you to control the weight down. Slower on the eccentric than the concentric, probably a 2 count down on eccentric. On those lateral raises, you need to go straight out to the side and your arm should be just below parallel. Triceps, last muscle group before we close everything out for a big finisher, you guys. We are doing bench dips. You can add weight. I've done videos before where I put weight plates on my lap to increase the amount of weight. If you have a dip attachment, use these as a dip attachment. You'll get more chest in there. This really is focusing on just the triceps, but you want to go all the way down and all the way up. 3 sets of 20 on this, you guys. We want lots of volume. Finishers, you guys. I love to finish my exercise routines with something that burns out my muscles. Push-ups are fantastic. You're going to work all 3 groups here. You're going to work your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. We are doing 3 sets of max repetitions on this. I'm using these little push-up tools. You don't have to use them, but I want you doing a full range of motion, chest to the ground and all the way back up. That is it. That is the workout for today. I know it doesn't look super complicated, and it is not meant to be. It's meant to be easy, something you can do in a relatively short amount of time, under an hour, and get a dang good pump. Man, that push-up set at the finishes, that is a fantastic finisher for chest, shoulders, and tris. So stick with us for another episode, you guys. As always, comment. If there's any other videos you'd like to see me do, let me know. Any other exercises, any other groups, any other splits, any topics you guys want to talk about, we'll cover them in the other playlists if it's educational stuff. So until next time, you guys, elevate your life. Peace.